Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to play around with walls, how to create grooves like this, and also I will give you a big tip, and it's a bit working around, and how to create even those grooves vertically on the surface of the wall. And what is the difference between sweeps and reveals, and how I can create my own reveals, or how I can create my own special wall type, and I can use it at any project at any time. So all of this and more I'm going to cover in this tutorial. So stay tuned. First of all, let's create a basic wall and learn more about the reveal and sweeps on the wall. So I just open a new project in Revit. I will create a wall, and as you can see here, it's just a basic wall, and it's 200 millimeter thickness. The thickness is not important for me right now because all of the editing that we're going to do, it will affect the interior or exterior face of the wall. So um, let's click on the wall, go to edit type, and let's have a look. So I'll just close this. You might have only this screen right now. So you go to structure, edit structure, and here you can edit the thickness of the wall and add more layers and so on. But if I noticed now that the sweeps and reveals, which is our topic today, are disabled, how I can enable the sweeps and reveals on this screen. So if I noticed here, it tells you this modify vertical structure and section preview only, which means that this function is going to appear or work only when you have a section view. So the first thing would come to mind that, oh, okay, I have it to create a section inside Revit and work on the section. No, that this is not the case here. He talks about here, this preview. If I open the preview here, usually the default will be a plan view here for the wall. So I have to change this view to section view so I can enable those functions for the vertical structure of the wall. So sweeps and reveals. What is the difference between sweeps and reveals? Sweeps are the same as reveals, but one will be solid and one will be void. So when I create a sweep, it will create a solid shape, but when I create a reveal, I am creating a void in the wall. So this is void, this is solid. Okay, but both of them are extrusions, which means it's a 2D profile, and it will be the length of this 2D profile, it will be according to the wall, which means if I am having here this wall, it's 4 meter. Okay, so if I created a sweep or reveal on this wall, it will always follow the length of the wall. If I made it 5 meter, it will be extended with it. It will be part of the wall. So basically, it's as if I am creating an extrusion. So if I went here to ArtKit and maybe model in place, I'll just model a wall. So if I here modeled a wall with extrusion, all I need is a 2D profile. You see, I create a 2D profile, and which means X and Y, and the Z will be according to the parameter that I'm giving here. So let's go here. And as you can see here, this is my extrusion that I've created. I can edit this parameter according to the height that I want. So this what extrusion means, okay? So you give two parameters or two dimension, which is x and y, or x and z, whatever, but the last one will be decided on a different parameter. So in this case, if I'm creating a reveal on or a sweep on the top of a wall, that means I am giving, this is a section of the wall. So let's see that I am making a cut in the wall like this, okay? So that means I will give him this profile, okay, in a 2D, and then the length will be according to the wall. Okay, let's do this practically. So first of all, let's say that I want to create those grooves inside the walls. Okay, I have a wall, and the lower part of this wall will be yeah, will have those kind of grooves. How to do this inside Revit? Okay, so those are voids. So voids means reveals. Okay, so I click on reveals. And let's look to this window a bit. Asks you about the profile and then asks you about distance, from, orientation, side, offset, flip, setback. We are going to go through all of those parameters here. But first of all, I need a profile. The profile, I can create this profile inside Revit after I know the exact dimension that I have. So let's go back to AutoCAD and let's just measure this one. So this one is 10 millimeter and 50 millimeter. Okay, so this is a profile that will cut through this wall. So let's go back, close everything, and let's create this profile inside Revit. So I'll go to File, I'll go to New, Family, and I will look for the family templates that here I'm using English. I will look for something called metric profile, and I have so many options in the metric profile. So here we are creating a metric profile reveal. This template that I'm going to use for reveal and also for the sweeps. But let's take it step by step. Now let's talk about reveal. So I click on reveal, this family template. And as you can see here, it tells you this is a template, it's a ready template. So this is the wall, okay? And this is the wall face. So that means this is the exterior and this is the interior of the wall. Okay. So what I will do is create the profile exactly as the dimension here in AutoCAD. Okay. So it's 10 millimeter and 50 millimeter. Okay. So I will go to create line. Okay. So this is the wall. So it will be like this. 10, 50, and 10. And then we close this profile. Okay, now let's save this profile. So save as family, and I'll just save it here in the desktop. I will say, so reveal number 1. And then I will just load it into the project and close. Okay, nice. Now I go again to the wall. Edit type, I go to its structure, I go to reveals. And let's add my profile. I click on add. Okay. Now it tells you, okay, the profile name is default. Actually, this is not what I want. I want my profile here. Once you load it in the project, you're gonna find it in the drop-down menu here. So reveal number 1. I click on it. Okay, just let's give it a distance 500 for now. And let's click apply. Did you notice it? I'll just close this one and I will zoom in this view. So what happened is this reveal has been created. And by the way, this line is not going to be it's not going to appear in the 3D view or any kind of view. So he created this reveal on a distance 500 from the base, and the orientation is perpendicular to the face. This is actually what I want to do right now, to make it perpendicular to the face. Okay, and the side, it's exterior. Offset, is there is any offset? Right now, I don't have an offset, but if you have an offset, you can give him on offset 100, and you click apply, as you can see here, or minus 100 and click apply, so it will go out, but you cannot see it right now. But in my case, I don't have any offset right now. Okay, you have also the option to flip it. Okay, but in this case it's not going to change anything because it's a rectangular. But if you have a C shape, for example, you can flip it to the other side with this option. Okay, so the setback is not affecting anything as long as you are using the offset. If you want to move it to this side or this side, so you can control this from the offset. Okay, interesting. So let's make the distance here 100. And you click apply. Okay, go here, zoom out a bit. So this review started from a distance 100. Okay, I have those grooves. I have almost 5 of them, and the distance between each one is, let's go to Revit again, the AutoCAD, and the distance between each one is 100. Okay, so I go again to reveals. I go here and I click to add, or sorry, I click on duplicate. I click a few times. Okay, so those are the number of reveals that I have of the grooves that I want to create on the wall. So the first one on a distance 100 from the base. The second one will be on a distance 100 plus this 50 plus the 100 again. So the total will be 250. Okay, let's just create it one by one, so don't cause any confuse. Okay, and click apply. The second one has been created. Let's create a new one. Okay, so I'll just click on it, duplicate, and this one will have a distance from here until the next one will be 100. So the distance here will be 100 plus 250, so it will be 350. Click apply. As you can see, sorry, I made a mistake because I should calculate also the 50, so it will be 400. Okay, and you keep going, duplicate, 550, and you click on apply, and so on. You keep going until how many grooves that you're having. Let's click on OK, OK, and let's go to the 3D view and see how those are going to look like. So this is the final shape of my wall. This is what I want to achieve. So if I extended this wall in any direction, let's go to level 1 and let's extend it to this direction. As you can see here, the grooves has been extended with the wall. Okay, let me give you another tip. What if I want to create a vertical groove? And this is actually a bit tricky inside Revit. If you want to create a vertical groove, this option is not here inside the edit type. You go to edit type and you go to reveals, and there is no here, there is no option that make it vertical. You can make it the orientation parallel to the ground or parallel to the face, but there is no horizontal and vertical. This will be horizontal or parallel to the wall or parallel to the ground. They are the same, but perpendicular on the wall or vertical, this option is not existing here. It's a bit tricky, and we are going to work around a bit. If we went to the 3D view, architecture, wall, click on wall, not the wall itself, but click on the small arrow under beneath, and you will have in the drop down menu something called wall sweep or wall reveal. Okay, let's click now on reveal. And I have now something called reveal. This is the type that I have. This is the default inside the template that I opened the project with. Let's just change it, duplicate, and I will call it reveal test 1. Okay. Here, the profile is very important to choose. Which profile that I want is actually the profile that I created a few minutes ago, which calls reveal number 1. I click on reveal number 1, I click OK. And I basically can create the reveal also directly as a separate element from this option. You see? I can select on it and it's a separate element called reveal. So this is a difference between this one and this one. So if I extended the wall right now, here, this reveal also will be extended with it. It's an hosted element, which means it's always connected to the wall, and the length of the reveal will be always also connected to the wall, exactly at those reveals that I've created. Okay, so you have option to create your reveals to be part of the wall like this, and I prefer this approach if those reveals are fixed along of the walls. You just create them one time, or you create your groove or your reveal separate, as you can see here, and you can copy it as well, even from here to here. Sorry, I copied to the other side. But anyways, you can, let's go to the left side. As you can see here, I can copy this reveal how many times that I want. Okay, I can even array. I can deal with this reveal exactly as any Revit element. Okay, but I still didn't answer the question. How to make a vertical reveal? Can I click on this one and I rotate it? So let's try it. Rotate. No, it's not possible. You cannot rotate it. Actually, you can rotate it if you went to the elevation. Let's go to the north and this one. And let's try to rotate it from here. We just rotate 90 degrees. It's not rotating. So rotation or rotating will not work in this case. So what can I do? There is something that you didn't notice when I'm creating this reveal. Let's create it again. Go down, wall, reveal. Did you notice this here? Aha, okay. Here I can have the option to make this reveal with the same profile, horizontal or vertical. So I'll just click on vertical. I will click one time and I click back. So as you can see here, this reveal has been automatically created on the wall. Now, how about the sweeps? So the sweeps are working exactly the same, but the difference is the sweep will be solid. So this is minus, this is plus. So I click on the wall again, edit type, edit, and I go to preview, and I go to sweeps. So let's say I want to make this shape on the top of the wall. So let's have the dimension of this. So it's here 200, 100, and this one is 400. Okay, so I know the dimension of those. Let's create them on the top of the wall. First of all, I go back, cancel everything, and I create the profile of this sweep first of all. So new family, I go to the English family template, and I will find metric generic, metric profile reveal. It's a sweep, I know, but I'm using this for the both of them. Okay, so it's the same template. What to do now is to create the profile. Okay, so this is the wall face. So which means this is going to be the exterior and this is going to be the interior. Okay, right now it doesn't matter because I have the opportunity to flip the the profile anytime I want. So I'll just create it to this side. So it will be here 200. Here it will be like 400. Here it will be 100, and then I connect those together. Okay, I'm finished. I'll just Control S, save the profile. I will save it sweep number 1. Okay, and then load it to the project and close. Now let's click on the wall again. Edit type. Then I go to reveal, I go to sweeps this time. And I click on add profile. And here I change the profile to the sweep number 1. This is the profile that I have created. I click OK. And then there is something additional here, which is the material. Why? Because this is a solid. It's not a void like the reveal. It's a solid. So which material I would give for this one? So I'll just leave it now as by category, but you can change any kind of material that you have in the project. Just let's keep it, I will make it concrete. Okay. And here the distance is 0 from the base. I will just change this to 1000 to show you the effect. Aha, okay, this is my profile right now, but it's not exactly on the right place that I want. I want it on the top. So I can make this top, click apply, and click here, make the distance 0. So as you can see here, it's a 0 from the top. Nice. I want to give it an offset. I want this to go inside by the thickness of the wall, which is 200, and also another 50 millimeter. So I want to give it an offset 250. Apply, other direction, so minus 250. Click apply. Okay. And yeah, which side? Exterior? Yes, I want it to be on the exterior, and maybe I just increase this offset a bit to be minus 300, and click OK, OK, OK. And as you can see here, this sweep has been created, and it's exactly as the reveal. If you extend, Control Z, if you extended your wall any direction, you will still have this reveal on the top of it, which will save you a lot of time. You don't have to like usually you model this as wall and then you model this as wall or a beam or whatever, and you will have to do it again. You do everything on the wall as long as they are part of the wall. You do it one time, and just once you create your wall, you will have your reveal, you have your sweeps, everything included inside the wall. And also, exactly as the reveal, you can create the like let's say, okay, let's make a copy of this wall, or no, let's just create a new wall and just yeah, I'll just use this one. Okay, this is a new wall that I've created, and let's say that I want to use the same reveal here on the top of this wall. Do I have to go inside edit type, low profile, and do everything? No. I've shown you before that how to create the reveal from here. You can do the same for the sweep. You click on sweep, and you can duplicate the type. So reveal number one, sorry, sweep number one, and I can choose the profile that I want, which is here sweep number one, the one that I created. I click on it, and I just click on the wall, click X, and then you can control the height, and you also can control the depths and so on. So like from here, I can push it a bit further, I can push it here. Here I can control even the level. Maybe give it offset like this. And here minus 300. All of those parameters that I was adjusting them inside the wall type itself, I can do it separately and externally here. So this is the difference between this wall and this wall, that all of the grooves that you see, all of the reveals, all of the sweeps, they are part of the wall. Once I create the wall, they will be created with it. Like the wall type, I'm talking about the wall, with this wall type. Like if I create similar and I create this wall here, as you can see here, the grooves and the sweeps are already built in, like part of the wall. But in this case, if I created this wall, create similar here, it will be always created without those because I externally added those sweeps and reveals on top of it. So that was all for today. Thank you for watching. And yeah, like and subscribe and comment and stay tuned for more videos like this.